John T for the Boxing Voice. I'm delighted to be joined by Conor Benn trainer Tony Sims after his great win just now. How are you, Tony?
Yeah, good, thanks.
What a performance.
Yeah, you know, it's a great performance. You know, he showed what he's got in his locker. He's a smart fighter. You know, I thought he outboxed Algieri behind the jab tonight, outboxed him, outfought him, and then obviously got the knockout. So it was a fantastic performance and shows the progress that he's made in his career.
The trajectory he is making is astounding. I mean, he knocked him down in the second round, I think, and then the finish was just spectacular in the fourth. Did you expect a tougher challenge from Chris?
I just thought that, you know, I've watched Conor in the gym, obviously, since he's been with me, but the last year in the gym, he's progressed so dramatically that, you know, he's got his man strength now, because you've got to realise he was a teenager when he turned pro, so he's got his man strength. You know, he's a full-blown welterweight now, and I honestly didn't see Algieri standing up to him for the 12 rounds. You know, I knew Algieri was going to come and try and win the fight. You know, and I just had a feeling that he would put him away within the first half of the fight. But, you know, fair play to him to come over here and, you know, fight Conor Benn, because, you know, when you've done everything in your career, sometimes you don't always want to fight the young lions, you know what I mean, coming through, and fair play to him for doing that.
Yeah, and he did, and you're right. I mean, his record himself, some people might say he's a little bit older now and getting near the end of his career, but, you know, only been beaten by elite people, Errol Spence Jr., Amir Khan, Pacquiao, to name a few, and he showed his power massively tonight. Bringing me on to Conor's next fight, whoever that may be, what do you think of the Brook Khan fight? Who do you think wins that, and do you think the winner will take Conor Benn if that was offered to them?
Like the same again, you know, like Algieri, you know, they've had a great career, both of them, you know, fantastic. Ambassadors for British boxing as well. You know, they've done everything in the game. You know, they're going to get a big payday for fighting each other. You know, it's probably we would like to have seen that like 3 or 4 years ago, that fight, but it's still an interesting fight. And you know, obviously, if whoever wins that fight, you know, it'd be a big fight in the UK for them to fight Conor Benn afterwards. But as Eddie was saying earlier, I don't know whether they'd want to, you know, put themselves on the line, you know, because when you've had a great career like that, like I was saying earlier, do you want to fight the young lions coming through? And you know, it's whether they want to do that. But listen, money talks at the end of the day, and an answer to your question there, I think I favour Brooks. Just got a little bit more left in him than Khan, but you know, it's still a split down the middle fight.
Yeah, you answered my next questions. I was just about to say, does money talk? Because that would be a huge pay-per-view event, and I'd imagine maybe in the summer at an open-air stadium, and I think that might tempt the winner of either fight. Do you think Khan would take it? He said maybe Brook. If he wins, do you think Khan would take it if he beat Brook?
I would think Kell Brook would be more favourable if he wins the fight to take it than Amir Khan. I think Amir Khan, you know, I don't think he would take it, to be honest. And you know, and as you say, at football stadium, it'd be great to do a fight of that scale. Obviously, we're West Ham fans, and we've already chatted to David Sullivan before about putting a fight on at the Olympic Stadium. You know, 62,000. So that sort of fight could generate that sort of crowd. So. Yeah, that'd be fantastic if that could happen.
What a spectacle that would be. And if you couldn't get one of those great former world champions over this side of the water, someone like a Broner, would you fancy that fight next? And do you think he would take that? Yeah,
you know, that's a job for Eddie to do, you know what I mean? So, you know, you've got to applaud Eddie the way he's brought Conor on as well, opponent-wise. You know, he's got him the right opponent at the right time. So, you know, that's Eddie's job, you know, so... You know, Conor just fights whoever, really, do you know what I mean? And obviously that's Eddie's job to provide the opponents.
Quality. And just before I let you go, Tony, you've got a fantastic stable. Obviously it's Conor's night tonight, and congratulations to him. Any chance when we might see Felix cash out? Obviously a great win last time. He's got the British and Commonwealth. Been a bit quiet. I'm not sure when he'll be out next.
Yeah, he's had a bit of personal trouble. That's why he's been quiet. But he's back in the gym, training very hard. Him and John Ryder are going to go on a London show Eddie's just in the works doing it at the moment. I think it'll be the end of January. So yeah, they're both going to go on the same show, so they're both training alongside each other at the minute. But we'll see Felix back, and he's another fighter that he's going to go into world level. You know, he's ranked pretty high now, so he'll be looking at world level opponents for him.
Excellent stuff. Thanks for taking time out tonight, Tony, and congratulations to you and Conor.
No problem.
Cheers,
Thanks,
mate.
mate.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.